Alright guys, so a lot of you guys have been asking me, hey HyRoll, what is the way to counter a Frilled Jellyfish comp usually using someone like Stardust as well as Black Pearl in the team? So this comp actually has been shared by NDRunner as well. However, I did switch out the toppings a little bit just to fit my account, and I think it's gonna be a lot easier for some of you guys to actually utilize as well, because of course NDRunner's toppings are top notch, and his account is a lot better than what my account is going to show. But this is going to be the revival of Pure Vanilla, all right? And the reason why Pure Vanilla is actually being used is because of his Amplify buff, along with Shining Glitters, the crit shield, as well as the ability to, shield your cookies. And also, in case that shield does, get zapped, all right, you're able to actually heal your cookies periodically as well. All right, so this is going to be the comp here, and it has been used before as well, but it does work out really well against most of the Frilled Jellyfish comps. So here we go. Let's go over the topping real quick here, guys. Okay, so before we get back into the video, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is going to be LD Player. So just like always, I've been using LD Player for the longest time now for this channel, playing Cookie Run Kingdom, and it is the best emulator that I have used, allowing me to play not only Cookie Run Kingdom but other Android games that are going to be available inside of the Google Play Store. LD Player is amazing, guys. It is the absolute best emulator that I have used without any problems so far. Their support is definitely amazing as well. They try to fix any problems that come up right away, especially for Cookie Run Kingdom. But if you guys want to use the emulator like myself and play on your PC, then click the link down in the description and download LD Player and try it out yourself and enjoy your Cookie Run Kingdom gameplay on your computer. First of all is going to be our Crimson Coral. Crimson Coral is using 5 of the Swift Chocolate like usual. I do recommend around 20, at least 20% for most of you guys. And then the cooldown is going to be 16.3% at least, all right? NDRunner has it way higher, but at least the minimum is going to be 16.3%. The cooldown of Crimson Coral is relatively super quick as well. And then of course extra attack, crit, and attack speed will definitely help out. Next one is going to be our Shining Glitter. So Shining Glitter, for me, I'm using 5 of the Syrian Raspberry. NDRunner has 4 of the Syrian Raspberry, 1 of the Juicy Apple Jelly, and he has about a 16% crit percentage. It's not going to be optimal for a lot of you guys. The reason why I say that is because in order to actually reach that percentage, it's going to be really hard for a lot of you guys. So if that's going to be the case, I say just focus on the attack and then try to get at least 2.8% on the cooldown. And then, of course, focusing on the damage resist. It's just going to be better for you guys, and it's just going to be easier to focus on rather than trying to increase the crit percentage a little bit. She already does that, and her main focus again is going to be putting that crit shield on all of our cookies and the damage resist. And then now you just have a really tanky team here. And then Shining Glitter, even though you have a lower promotion for when you guys are fighting people around the elite level, you're still going to be fine. And then next one is going to be our Black Pearl, 5 of the Swift Chocolate as usual here. Damage resist focus, and then around I would say at least 17.3 to around 19% cooldown is going to be the optimal. The super high cooldown, it works out, but there are times when you can miss a lot of the skills. So I do like this 17.3 to about 19% cooldown. And then of course, if you can focus on an extra crit, then it helps out as well. And the next one is going to be our Pure Vanilla. So Pure Vanilla is going to be our 5 of the solid almond here, just like usual. The reason why is because Pure Vanilla's cooldown has definitely decreased all the way to 15%, but without having solid almond, it's really hard for him to survive a lot of the damage that are going on right now. So we do focus on that damage resist, and then of course cooldown optimal is around 8%, but just get it as high as possible. The first main point is going to be the damage resist in order for Pure Vanilla to survive. And the next one is going to be our our Snapdragon, of course, 24% at least on the cooldown if possible. And then if you could increase the attack as well as the crit percentage and attack speed, definitely helps out. And then the treasures are going to be our Scroll, Jelly Watch, as well as the Whistle being applied to our Black Pearl as well as Shining Glitter. So the reason why this works out against the Frilled Jellyfish again is because Frilled Jellyfish, all right, is gonna have this zap damage right here, right? The attack speed slow, zap, and the zap is not that long, all right? It's only for 2.6 seconds, which allows our Pure Vanilla, who has a 15-second cooldown to actually use the skill right after this thing is about to end. All right, and it just allows our cookies to have a pretty relatively big shield. And on top of that, we do have the Amplify buff, which increases the duration of not only Crimson Coral's damage resist, but also Shining Glitter's glittering buff, which is going to decrease the incoming crit damage. Alright, so that's really, really good. And in case your cooldown is low and it does mess up with Frilled Jellyfish and that jellyfish is still alive, then you're also able to heal at least, cookies 1% of max HP every 1 second for 7 seconds. Alright, so it's really, really good. And of course, our Pure Vanilla has that debuff resist. All right, so here we go, guys. This is going to be the Sorbet Jellyfish Sea Fairy comp that I shared with you guys last time once the update did come out. So I'm going to go in person and show you guys how this works. All right, so I'm going to be doing more of the defense comp here because I am in a lower rank right now. I haven't been playing Arena too much because of some stuff that I had to do. And I wasn't able to play a ton of Cookie Run Kingdom. So yeah, I'm just gonna be versing my own cookies and then show you guys how this team works. But you guys can see right there that Frilled Jellyfish is gone, and the reason why this team works out really, really well is because of the fact that you definitely take a lot less damage than a normal something like the Stardust comp. You definitely take a lot less damage. But the thing is, again, if you're versing a different comp that does not have a Frilled Jellyfish, right, then you're most likely going to lose. Like Peppermint comps and things like that, you do lose out because Peppermint has the extra damage resist. Peppermint has the extra, healing and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind as well. All right, so here you guys go. Shining Glitter doing a ton of damage here, guys. And then we have Black Pearl also doing a good amount of damage here. And then, although the Sorbet and the Sea Fairy are doing extra damage because of Crimson Coral as well as the Rally buff and the Frilled Jellyfish, you're just able to out damage and out heal. So Pure Vanilla, of course, minus 5 star ascension, but 12 million healing right there. And then that Frilled Jellyfish, not able to heal that much, right? All right, guys, just to let you guys know, these are the toppings for the team that I just versed. And the Sorbet, we are using a full Swift Chocolate this time around. All right, but now let's try it out with Black Pearl in the enemy team here. All right, instead of the Sea Fairy. Let's go. All right, guys, so here we go. So this time around, it's going to be the Black Pearl. And you can see right there, our Black Pearl did take a ton of damage, but we were able to go and heal it right back up with our Pure Vanilla. All right, and then we still have the shields going on. That Frilled Jellyfish is gone, which means that the shield, there's nothing that's going to destroy it, right? There's no zapping coming out from the enemy team and such. And the healing that they receive from the Frilled Jellyfish, not that good, right? It's not that much, and that's the reason why it works. If it was a double healer, like they had a Rock Star or they had a Peppermint or they had a Parfait, then it's a lot harder to go through them, right? Because they have an extra shield, they have extra healing and stuff like that. But because they're using Frilled Jellyfish, you definitely are able to take advantage of that. All right, so there you guys go. This time around, Black Pearl did a little bit more damage. All right, but there you guys go. Frilled Jellyfish again, did a decent amount of healing, but it's not going to compare anything to Pure Vanilla. All right, guys, so this time around, we're going to go and verse Stardust comp that I talked about and mentioned in the beginning here. All right, so we're going to use these toppings. The Stardust does have the 3-second start. All right, so here we go. And here we go, guys. So Frilled Jellyfish does the ensnare, but the good thing is that our, Shining Glitter is able to put that glittering buff, and even if that Stardust does crit, then we take less damage, right? And then the Amplify buff definitely allows us to, keep up the shield a lot longer. And then, our Crimson Coral's damage resist also stays on for longer. And now their Frilled Jellyfish is gone. That means that, we're definitely going to take less damage. And their healing is, there, but not going to be super, super great, right? All right. And of course, just keep in mind, if you guys are versing a Stardust comp, there are times once in a while where Stardust will do some crazy crit. All right, that always happens. There's that RNG factor. So if it does do that insane amount of crit sometimes while that shield of the glittering buff is gone, then there are slight times when you will definitely sometimes lose. All right, because Stardust is Stardust. All right, but there you guys go. Shining Glitter did die, but our Pure Vanilla and Snapdragon were able to keep up our cookies HP relatively high, and our Black Pro were able to finish it off. Alright guys, just to let you guys know, if you guys do verse something that does not have Frilled Jellyfish, there are times you are able to lose. Alright, because there's the extra heal, there's the extra damage, so just keep that in mind when you guys are versing. But this is going to be a decent and actually pretty good way to counter some of those Frilled Jellyfish comps. Get rid of that Frilled Jellyfish really quickly. Decrease the amount of damage as well as the healing they receive, and now you're left with a 4v5 rather than a 5v5. Alright, so if you guys want to check out NDRunner's video, I'll leave it down in the description below so that you guys can check out his toppings as well. But just keep in mind, his cookies and toppings are a lot better than mine, and he is usually versing around the top 100s every single time. So there's a reason why he needs to actually match that. While for me, I'm still in the Grandmasters top 1%, top 0.5%, but still not versing as high as he is. So it works out for me with the toppings that I've shared with you guys. But let me know down in the comments below if you guys need anything. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.